Hello, I'm GauravKarkhanis and welcome to the show. Today, we have a special guest. All of you, please sit down, make yourself comfortable. Now, the first question I have for you all is, have you ever raged before? Oh, what was that? You've never been infuriated before. Hear that noise? Oh yeah, that's the lie detector, and it's going crazy. Beep, beep, beep. Anger is a part of life and is a daily emotion that everyone feels. The lethal issue with our world today is how we express our vexation. I'd like to introduce the topic with a story about Justin, a 9-year-old boy. Justin was a kid that used to get angry a lot. When he would get mad, he would throw tantrums and act stupidly. One day, his dad came up to him and said, "I'm giving you a hammer and a bag of nails. Every time you get angry, go to our backyard fence and hammer a nail into the fence." The first time Justin got angry, he hammered, ready for this, 37 nails into the fence. But over time, he learned to control his anger, and one day, he was able to overcome it and did not need to pound a single nail into the fence. Proud of his achievement, he went to tell his father. Justin's dad said, "Congratulations, son. Now come with me. I want to show you something." They went to the backyard. Justin's dad said, "Look at the fence. It's torn and tattered. It's beyond repair." Similarly, the same thing happens when you burst out at your friends, family members, relatives, and even complete strangers. Even if you regret it, the damage is done. Now, all of us sitting here in this hotel today are guilty of venting our anger at someone one time or the other in our lives. These activities are harmful and even dangerous. According to SafeYouth.com, 1 in 3 angry high school students have been involved in a physical fight. 1 in 8 of these high school students have been hurt badly enough to require medical treatment. Also, the Mental Health Organization found that 80.4%, yes I said it, 80.4% of drivers have been involved in road rage accidents. As you can see, pure statistics prove the consequences of raging. But we don't need mere numbers to perceive how colossal of a problem this is to the very real people of our societies. Our modern world has dealt with so many incidents of frustration and anger in the past decade. In 2007, an armed gunman shot 32 people going to Virginia Tech. Another gruesome event was the Newtown Elementary shooting, which led to the death of innocent children and educators. And how can we forget about the man that flew a plane into the IRS building out of anger? We have enough proof to comprehend the issue with raging. Now, people are bound to get mad, it's quite obvious, but not everyone can control their anger. A survey conducted by the Sunday Times magazine found that over 33% of people know or are a family member that can't control their anger. This number will continue to rise, and it has to stop. Bullying numbers are also on the rise. What a surprise! Who would have thought that the most gargantuan problem in schools today would get worse? Bullies are just boys and girls that are so frustrated with their lives that they choose to vex on others so that everyone is as miserable as them. A report conducted by the Bureau of Justice School found that 60.4% of high school students have been bullied. Is this really the right way for us to convey our bubbling fury? I think not. The longer we allow this plague to infect our society, the less time we have till it becomes unstoppable. Now let's move on to some solutions. As you must all be aware, there are hundreds of solutions to anger management on the internet. But I want to propose a completely new method that I call the CALM method. Now, what does CALM stand for? CALM. C-A-L-M. Can't anger leave me? Let me further explain. The C stands for chill. As my dad says, everyone in this next gen or Instagram generation wants to be cool. We encounter so many situations in our everyday life where we tend to disagree with our friends, family members, and teachers. We get mad at them for numerous reasons. Maybe your brother drew on your homework, or your teacher gave you detention for the most ridiculous reason. Even though we get aggravated by such trivial matters, we need to learn to be patient and not go berserk about everything. After all, it is cool to agree to disagree. Moving on, the A stands for alleviate. Engage yourself in activities that help you forget your sense of anger. Channelize your energy and thought process into positive, constructive hobbies so that you can relieve your pain and stress. For all you guys that like sports, go to the court and shoot some hoops. If you like clothes, go to the mall and shop with your friends. Just do soothing activities that help you calm down. And now the L. What does the L stand for? I don't even want to say it. Let it go. Please, no Frozen references. I'm sick and tired of that song. But let's get serious. Face it, there's just some people in our lives that we just absolutely hate. We act stupidly and thoughtlessly around these people. We may be mad at them for something that happened in the past. Just let it go. If you don't want to take my word for it, take Mahatma Gandhi's. He once said, "The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is an attribute of the strong." Finally, the M stands for mind your language. There's an Arabian proverb which states, "The sped arrow from a bow," and the harsh words that come out of a man's mouth can never be recalled. But honestly speaking, words are stronger than an arrow. A physical injury can be cured, but the pain caused by words will never disappear. I'd like to conclude with the quote of a man who chose to avoid the aggressive world of anger. And no, I'm not talking about Chris Brown. I mean seriously, beat up 3 people, cursed a lady in a car accident, and then chucked a rock through his mom's car. I mean for real, bro. Chill. But with all seriousness, the great Buddha once said, holding on to anger is like holding on to a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You're the one who gets burned. As simple as this may sound, it's as true as it gets. Always remember that anger is 1 letter away from danger. Thank you.